Greetings, YouTube. Grab your popcorn, pull up a chair. It's story time with Prof. Hoff, unlike anything we've ever seen. You see, this should be impossible. This should literally be impossible. It is so mind-blowing to have what you see in front of you, not the 3-star HUD, which, by the way, I do these videos with a huge disclaimer that don't try this at home, kids. If you expect to get this, you're going to get, if you buy a batch of 10, probably 7 3-stars and 2 4-stars and maybe 1 5-star. Though I also went 30 straight featured calves once without getting a 5-star. And I think I got 27 3-stars. So not saying it's impossible for the odds of some champions, but for what you see in front of you, we've never seen this, at least as far as I've been doing this. I've been doing this for well over about 2.5 years. So there's a conspiracy theory out there because why are Dr. Doom crystals so popular? Well, we know that you really need Dr. Doom to complete the quote-unquote easy path of the abyss without spending even more units than average. So people are saying to themselves, I like opening crystals, and it's actually going to save me more money if I can pull Dr. Doom than it would be to jump into the abyss without Dr. Doom. So I have seen more screenshots and videos submitted to me during a non-new featured champion crystal than ever before on my channel. But this screenshot, which has been sent to me this morning in a record number from people all over the community, breaks me in ways that I have never been broken. You see, Davis J84 bought 10 of these featured calves, which are $10 a piece or 300 units, and he opened not one but 2 6-star Dr. Dooms, which it's about 1/3 of 1% of what the drop rate is for a 6-star Dr. Doom in his featured Cavalier crystal. And so you would ask, did he reasonably expect to dupe his 6-star Dr. Doom when he opened these 10? Well, no, he didn't. Because guess what? He didn't know he had Dr. Doom because before this batch of 10, he didn't. He opened 3 6-star Dr. Dooms in 10 crystals. This is the kind of math that I simply cannot process. I would have to phone a friend. But somehow, in the most historic luck I've ever been sent in the history of my channel, I have been blessed with the opportunity to have my math college graduate and teaches math every day, full-time, identical twin, Prof. Box, right next to me with the numbers to break down how much money you would realistically have to spend on average to expect this kind of result even once. So Prof. Box, without further ado, please break that math down for the people.
Hello, YouTube. It's so good to be here. It takes 2 profs to process this math. This is truly incredible. All right. Really, I hope there's butter on your popcorn, and don't try this at home because it gets crazy. First of all, I'm going to say before I start, this does not include the 4 stars. This does not include the 5 stars. You could talk from this batch of 10 on how crazy just the number of 5 stars he got was. But the 6 stars alone, the 3 Dr. Dooms, it's listed individually at 0.3%. So if you move that over to a decimal, you add 2 zeros, that's 0.003. Now, you have to cube that to get 3. That's to the 3rd power. When you do that, you get a fraction of 27 over 100,000, which, if we remove that last 0 because we're doing batches of 10, means if you do 10,000 batches of 10, you should on average, give or take, get about 2 to 3 times this. But what does 10,000 batches of 10 take? Well, you informed me that a batch of 10 is not $10, but $100, meaning people always talk about winning the lottery. Oh, wow, how lucky would I be to get $1 million? Well, literally, you would have to spend $1 million on units. $1 million to try and get this 2 to 3 times on average. And even then, of course, you're not guaranteed that. And that's with all 3 stars and 3 Dr. Dooms. When you factor in the 4 and 5 stars, this is 10,000s, hundreds of thousands. This is once in all of the lifetimes hits. Take a screenshot of this and just look at it when you need beauty from a video game, because this is mathematically so improbable that it verges on impossible.
What a fantastic mathematical data breakdown from Profbox. Thank you so much. And keep in mind two things. This is $10 per crystal or $100 per batch of 10. That's American dollars. So those of you in Canada, where Kabam resides, or Australia, etc., in countries where the conversion rate is worse, you'd be spending a lot more than $1 million American, and that's not including tax either. But I'm guessing that Davis J84, as always, knew that there might be some skeptics out there who said, is it really possible to have this happen? So there's a third screenshot that helps verify this entire process in ways that only make me both insanely jealous and also smile. And that is the signature ability of now the indomitable will of level 56 of 6-star Doctor Doom. He went from not having a 6-star Doctor Doom to, in one batch of 10, having him up to Sig 40, and then I guess he had 16 Sig Stones of either the generic or the Mystic class variety to pump into him as well. All-time stuff. Cannot believe this. Huge shout out to him. Bro, go buy a lottery ticket, call your mom and say thanks for giving birth to me, because this is one of those things that could be the talk of the community forever. Whenever you hear somebody say, this is the greatest pull ever, they're going to be saying, yeah, but what about the guy that once pulled 3 6-star Dr. Dooms in 10 crystals? That's impossible. That's what I thought too. That is, until today.